All right, brain, can we talk? I swear I just want to understand you, not judge too much. You're like that friend who always has something to say, even when no one asked for their opinion. You're there, generating thoughts 24/7, like a meme, machine but with less humor and more drama. And honestly, sometimes it feels like you have a thing for sabotaging me. Take last night, for example. I went to bed all motivated. Tomorrow, the new version of me begins. I'm getting up early, working out, conquering the world. Everything was fine until the alarm went off, and you, brain, chimed in with, "Oh, it's cold. These sheets are so cozy, right? And hey, did you remember that presentation you still need to finish? Better sleep 15 more minutes to stay fresh. Life is short. Don't torture yourself. Seriously? That's your big strategy? You know perfectly well that 15 more minutes is the start of a slippery slope of excuses that ends with me eating a croissant and saying tomorrow will be a better day to start. And this isn't new. It's like there's a part of me permanently on strike against my own goals. But then I calm down and think, okay, this is just fear in disguise. Fear of change, fear of failure, fear that the world will say, oh, look at this guy trying to be all healthy with his squats. Epictetus had something for this. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. And wow, does it apply here? It's not that waking up early is a nightmare. It's that I turn it into a nightmare by letting my brain tell scary stories about it. The key, I think, is learning to observe these thoughts without reacting as if they're the end of the world. Because let's be honest, stopping them isn't an option. It's like that famous mental exercise, don't think of a pink elephant. What did you do? Exactly, you thought of a pink elephant wearing a hat and everything. Thoughts are like waves, they come and go, and you can't control the ocean. What you can do is decide whether to jump in and fight the waves or stay on the shore, chill, and let them pass. It's funny how this idea also shows up in cognitive behavioral therapy. They teach you that automatic thoughts aren't absolute truths, but simple interpretations. So, that inner voice that says, you're a fraud, is just an unfounded opinion, like a movie critic who's never directed a film. That's where Stoicism comes in to save the day. Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. And that includes having power over how you respond to your thoughts. If you let them pass, if you don't get hooked on them, you start to gain ground. It's not that the thoughts disappear, but they stop steering the ship. So what do I do now? Practice. Like with any skill, it's about showing up and doing the work until one day, without realizing it, you master the art of watching your thoughts without reacting as if they're ticking time bombs. It's not always easy. There will be days when you drown in your own excuses and others when you feel like the Zen monk you've always wanted to be. But like at the gym, which, by the way, I also need to get back to, consistency is key. So here I am, brain, negotiating with you. I know you mean well. I know you want to protect me from failure, criticism, and cold mornings. But I also know that sometimes you exaggerate, like that friend who insists you don't need a jacket during a storm. And instead of arguing with you, I'm going to learn to listen without taking you too seriously. Because at the end of the day, you're not the boss, you're just the DJ playing songs in my mind. And I decide whether to dance or not. So, dear brain, thanks for your services, but I'm taking the wheel. I won't be perfect, but at least I'll try. Because if there's one thing I've learned, it's that daily practice, even if imperfect, is what brings us closer to the version of ourselves we want to be. And you can keep making noise. Meanwhile, I'll be out there surfing the waves. See you tomorrow at 6 a.m. for that workout. Or, well, 6:15. Thank you so much again for listening. I hope these reflections can be of help to you. If you liked it, give it a like and share. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, Daily Stoic Reflections. My name is Will, and these audios are what I'd call my daily reflections on the things that happen in my life and give me something to think about.